Christmas tree.
Oh, it is really cold in this room. I've got this little dilemma, which is basically I've got my Arteza supplies that I want to try out, and I am planning a couple of videos. I've started brainstorming for them, but in the meantime I kind of want to play with the supplies just for myself, just to kind of get to grips with them. But then I also feel like I should be filming the playing, but then as soon as I think about filming the playing, I kind of feel too self-conscious and I feel like it wouldn't really be just experimenting anymore. So I'm in this catch-22 where I'm basically not doing anything. And also because I feel like once I make the video of using them, I kind of want them to be like new and pristine. But before I make the video, I need to have tried them. So I kind of, I don't know what I'm doing. And so the video isn't mind-numbingly boring. I've just kind of been in this limbo of not doing anything. But at least we decorated the Christmas tree, so that was good going. And I don't know, you might not have noticed, but this plan of mine to do vlogging in one day and then do vlogs that are just one day is not really working for me, because literally nothing happens in my days. I mean, it's not like nothing happens. I am really busy, but I'm either too busy to vlog, or it feels like too much pressure, or the stuff I'm doing just isn't interesting. It's just me sitting on my computer for hours, or, you know, me taking the kids to school, picking the kids up from school. You know, that's interesting once or twice, but then it kind of gets a bit boring. But yeah, that's my life every day. I just have to see and find something that works for me, which might be one thing one day and another thing another day. Which is a bit challenging for me, because I would love to be consistent, but I'm just not. I'm not a robot, much to my disappointment. Hey Google, set a timer for 30 minutes.
Alright, 30 minutes. And that's starting now.
I'm just sitting here talking to myself going, interesting. So I've found out so far that most of the blues are quite similar, which is a bit of a shame. But I've also realized that this watercolor sketchbook, it basically has one rough page and then one smooth page or spread, and then a rough spread and then a smooth spread. And I think that's actually really cool because it gives you a different kind of texture and effect. I tend to work on smooth pages a lot, but I do actually enjoy the texture of this paper, which is nice because I imagine that on the smooth pages I could do slightly more mixed media work, and then on the rough pages I could do stuff that's a bit more translucent, so you get that texture of the paper coming through. And like colored pencils work really nice on the textured side of this paper, so that's quite exciting to find out. So I've done a little just watercolor page here, and I'm going to do maybe something a bit more mixed media here, just to kind of see how the paper goes. I can see a little bit of bleeding through the binding. I don't really mind, to be honest. I have yet to find a journal that doesn't bleed through the binding, that is. And yeah, I'll keep you posted. Yes, I just remembered. So I rarely work like this, where I'm pretty much only using watercolor. This is watercolor and some colored pencil. I usually actually use my watercolors on top of acrylic media. So that's what I'm going to be experimenting with next, because I think what's really important to me when I am trying new art supplies is that I am not all of a sudden trying to be some watercolor... Stop! That I'm not all of a sudden trying to be some watercolor artist, or, you know, working in a way that I don't normally do. It's really important to me to see how it fits into my process, because, you know, my art supplies are just a vehicle for expression, if that makes sense, rather than that I am trying to master a medium. Another day, another messy art desk, and another freaking cold room. It's unbearable. Excuse the mess. I enjoyed playing with my Arteza watercolors yesterday, and I especially enjoyed this little watercolor sketchbook. It's pretty good, actually. Like, I'm really particular about my sketchbooks, my art journals. I will work in pretty much anything, but if I don't like something, I can't work in it. So the fact that this one, like, in the first instance, it, like, instantly, I can't words today. Basically, it immediately felt good to me. The paper's really nice. It takes everything I wanted to throw at it. Yeah, I'm excited about it. I can see this becoming a favorite art journal very quickly. And the really cool thing is that the pack came with 3 in there, so I'm going to be swimming in art journals. I mean, I was already swimming in art journals, to be completely honest, but I'm going to be swimming in even more art journals. Right, so today, after I tidy my desk, I need to do my prepping of December bullet journal, because bullet journal is how I keep track of what I need to do and what I want to do, kind of art-wise, artwork-wise. And I just have to check whether I've got any deadlines, because I haven't really been, you know, I met all my deadlines, and then afterwards I was just like, yeah, freedom! So now I just have to check. Oh, I can tick this off. I've done that. Yes. Which is really cool. So I had a whole list of stuff for November, and I have literally done everything. That never happens. Yes, I've even done that. Tick. Yeah, I was trying a thing where I used to put loads of stuff like that I had to do, and then also stuff that I wanted to do. And what was happening is that because that meant there was such a big quantity of things in a month, I would get so overwhelmed, and it would just feel bad to not be getting to all the things that I wanted to do. So I now kind of filter it off a bit. I put the things in there that I need to do, like deadlines, commitments to other other programs, that kind of thing. And then I put a couple of things that I want to do, but not everything. I have a different page where I kind of keep track of the things that I want to do. And by only putting in a couple, and then once they are done, I might bring in another couple, it feels a little bit more manageable, and then it doesn't feel so overwhelming, like I'm never making a dent in, you know, doing those things that I really want to do. So that's working for me right now. I'm gonna go and do that December bullet journal spread. Ordered some stuff and it came in the mail, so I thought it would be fun to just open it, except somebody who will remain nameless but is the only other person in this household that also opens mail already opened it. I was like, no, I was going to open it on camera. Right, I ordered some blank canvas bags because I saw a couple of people who are who I follow who print stuff and paint stuff on canvas bags, and I thought, oh, I really want to do that too. So I'm going to have a go, and I will probably I'll probably film it. That's something else. And then this one is double packaged, very good. Triple packaged, very good. This is a watercolor tin. More packaging. Great. Okay, it's a watercolor tin because I was finding working with the squeezy tubes a little bit challenging, and it's just like once it's dry it's a little bit like I don't know, it's not like I haven't really got experience with all of this, but my normal watercolor palette is one of these as well, so I really enjoy working with pans, and this one comes with all the pans, so I'm gonna put them in there and then I'm gonna squeeze them in. And like I said yesterday that I was a bit disappointed about like how a lot of the colors were quite samey. However, I can mix stuff. So I think what I would really the two colors I was thinking of immediately that I quite miss would be turquoise and like a kind of a lime green, I would say. Those are colors that I really enjoy using, so I am going to just try and mix a few together. So I've got 24 colors in the tubes, and this is a 48 half pan set, so I've got 24 half pans for the existing colors, and then I can mix up to 24 other ones. So the first question is like, in what order to do the paints. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go this, like just this way. So from white to kind of rainbow order, and then this way. So white here up to the end of blue, and then going further with more blue, and then going down to black there, so that it kind of goes in a circle. I think that's what I'm gonna do, because that way I don't have to label anything and I can just consult the box when I want to know specifically what a color is. But usually once I get kind of going with using them, I probably won't need to know what the name of the color is. I just know what the color is to me, if you get what I mean. So yeah, that's what I'm going to, that's my logic that I'm going to be working with. Look how satisfying is that. And it's good to see the colors as well, like this, like all out of the tubes. And I also, makes me realize how much is in those tubes that is gonna just last forever, basically. Also, I've got these, obviously I've got the empty half pans for mixing, but I was just thinking, Arteza also gave me the gouache to try out. Now, I haven't got a lot of experience with gouache. I've got some, and I've got more experience with the acrylic gouache, but this is proper gouache, which I haven't really used very much before. I don't know if any of you have got experience with it. Is that something that you would put into pans as well, or is that something that you would always just use in its liquid form and just mix up whenever you're gonna be using it? I'd be interested to know, because obviously I've got these 24 additional half pans that I could use, some of them for the watercolors and some of them for gouache, if that's how you use it. It's not like I use all these media in the way that they're meant to anyway, but it'd be nice to know what the kind of the proper way is of using certain things. So yes, if you know about gouache, then tell me. But obviously fully appreciating that I am not going to be using it in the traditional way. I think I might close out this vlog here, kinda keep it contained. I'm sure there's already loads in here, so I really hope you liked this vlog. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. I try to respond to everybody who comments, because that's something that I appreciate when I comment on other people's stuff, so that's what I'm returning into the world. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, unless, you know, you don't want to, then don't. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.